Hi, thanks for watching. I want to introduce you to some of my early 12-string pieces. Over the years I've played these, and they make pretty good exercises for exploring the 12-string, because I wrote them I started out as a teenager when I first started composing music for the 12-string, and a lot of it was just explorations that ended up being little instrumental songs that came to be about 2-3 minutes long, and then they kind of grew and they became part of my set whenever I played somewhere, coffee houses and things, and they were kind of audience favorites. And it always surprised me that these songs were pretty simple, but people just liked them. And the biggest thing about them, I think, that made them like them was just the 12-string itself. The 12-string is such a big sound. I got my 12-string, my first one, I got in about 1977, a few months before I graduated from high school. And I had already had a nice Ovation acoustic, a Fender bass, a Fender Jazzmaster, and I just enjoyed playing those guitars, but I didn't have a 12-string. And the first time I took it out of the case and tuned it up and just went, wow, just those harmonics, they just really jumped out at me, and it was just so cool. So I started exploring around on it, and discovered that double stops, which we've had there's a lesson here on the channel about using double stops. I found that you could make melodies that would just kind of move all over the guitar, and one of the combinations I came up with was basically, let me move up closer to the camera so you can kind of see my hands here. Okay, it's just basically on the 9th fret, 3rd string, 4th string on the 11th fret. The root note is on the A string. And that's sort of like an A6 with a A6 and a 7th, major 7th in there. It's an interesting chord. There's some mystery to it, because there's an F sharp in there that makes it the A6, but there's an open B ring, which is the major 7th. Or excuse me, the 9th, I guess. So A6, 9, I guess you'd call that. Well, just moving that same shape down 2 frets, that sounded cool. So then I had a D, F sharp, B, that's like a D6 with an A bass. So I had been working on cross picking. With the right hand. Basically the thumb and 2 fingers doing an inside pair and an outside pair, and I just speed it up. Okay, that was my verse, if you want to call it that, my intro and my verse. Then to take it somewhere else, I played an A major 7th, which is sort of like an A chord, but I want to play a G sharp in it. So the A major 7th is 3rd finger goes on the C sharp here on the 2nd fret, 2nd string. 1st finger goes on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, and the 2nd finger goes here on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. And again, the A note's my bass. This makes an A major 7th, so I just kept the right hand pattern going. And I went G to D, and then a hammer on the D. And back to the beginning. Now, every now and again, I would break up my pattern, my finger picking pattern. Do a little downstroke. So that was just give some variety, you know, for the listener's ear, something intriguing to change each time you went through. You change a little something each time you play a little pattern. And then in the middle section, the bridge, I was trying to figure out what to do, and I had learned another major 7th voicing, which is a good finger stretcher exercise. And so to play an A major 7th, in this position, it's basically 4 diagonal. So first string 4th fret, 2nd string 5th fret, 3rd string 6th, 7th. This is quite a stretch. It's a good exercise. So there's an A major 7th, and I took that down to a G major 7th. I just kept the pattern going. So as you can see, it's a really simple song. Sounds really cool though. The guitar just sounds enormous when you're playing all these open strings and they're just ringing against these double stops. So give that a try. Follow on this little video here. There's going to be I'll attach the actual song Cascades, and so you can kind of hear it. I am tuned 1 whole step down. On this 12 string, I play with medium gauge Diodario strings. So these are like 12s on the bottom, a little bit heavier than normal. It allows you to tune down a whole step without getting too floppy. And I like having that richness in the bass when you're doing solo acoustic 12 string numbers. So if you do try to play along, make sure you tune down. The guitar may be a little floppy if you're playing with light or extra light strings, but you should be able to get something out of it. And either way, you'll pick up some techniques that that maybe you can use in a song of your own. And that's the purpose for doing these videos now anyway. Just to kind of share out. I'm getting to be an old man. Somebody's got to play this stuff when I'm gone, right? So thanks for watching. Try the song out. I'll start working on another one here just shortly. Stay tuned. Thank you. Oh, and like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers in 2021. Thank you again. Bye-bye.